Hello and welcome to this episode. I'm going to be playing a 10-minute game today, and I have not been having a very good run of luck, let's put it like that. My rating is now down at 1462, so I'm not really sure exactly what's been going wrong, but it just has not been good. No kind of obvious blunders, just not good play. Anyway, always this game. We'll see how we get on. My rating, my opponent here is 1419. So there should be opportunities to. There should be opportunities here just to make some progress. Playing a French defence doesn't look too problematic at the moment. Now, should I look to take that pawn off? I think so. Because he's no longer protecting his e-pawn with a pawn. I can threaten the. I should look to develop here, I think. So let's bring the knight out. Just threaten his queen. His pawn structure looks a bit odd, doesn't it? But let's see how this proceeds. Okay, so attacking on the queen side. Quite easy for him to get a lot of material onto the queen side, which I don't like. So I'm thinking about opportunities to castle. Let me bring my bishop there. That's okay to do that because the knight is protecting the. The knight is protecting the. I think I'm okay. I'm going to castle. The knight is very helpful there. So he's now attacking very hard on the queen side with his pawns. Am I worried about that? I don't think so. I need to do something with my light bishop. I think that's not a bad idea. This is Whiskey just arriving in the room. It just distracts his queen. Was the main reason for doing that. My pawn is hanging, but I can now move my light squared bishop onto that diagonal, which looks a lot more sensible. He's got a couple of pieces undeveloped. So I'm just thinking how to move forward from here. Which has been one of my problems today. I haven't been very creative at all, and they've ended up in a difficult position because of that. Let's move my queen here, which connects my rooks, puts a bit of pressure on the e-pawn, although obviously not immediately. It means I can push my c-pawn. no immediate threats here, so I'm just going to keep going. I like the idea of clearing out these pawns on this side. What is he looking to do? He may be looking to check me on f3. If I take f6, if I take with my bishop, he retakes the pawn. I'm going to stop all of that by taking that. And now I'm going to bring my rook to this open file, and yeah, that's okay. The best places for my pieces here. Can now double up on the C file. Need to just step out of the way. That we may trade rooks. Again, I'm not pleased really with it, how this has gone. It's all pretty ineffective. I need to play more quickly. Let's grab that. Grab that. I'm now a pawn up, which is good. Don't think that's actually threatening anything there. I'm going to, well, it is, isn't it? I'm going to move there. Obviously stops the checkmate threat on h7. And I now I need to activate my rook, so I think I'm going to threaten that. That might mean I get another pawn. His pawn on e5 is loose. h4 is loose. I've got a passed pawn, and I'm a pawn up. There's enough time to go. So he's threatening a mate on there, so I can just defend that like that. need to move his knight away, which I can't do quite yet. I can't move my. Let's protect the knight with that. His pawn is now hanging on h4. I think I may well do best to get into an end game here. Which is easier said than done because I have left I think I need to let's see if this works. I think it does. I think he has to move his queen, really. I've got 3 minutes left, so I don't want to be spending too long thinking now. I should, I think, take his queen and then he takes that. That's not right. Let's take that. Still dangers of being back rank checkmated, which I almost fell for there. I can now fork. He can checkmate me on the next move, so I do need to be careful. Let's just defend that with that. And if I am very fortunate, I can fork his queen and rook. I'm sure he's going to move his queen. He's defending that. I'm going to move here. Is fine. Let me move my rook. I'm gonna I have misplayed this. Which my opponent is looking to exploit. So I'm struggling to defend this. So he's looking to take my knight, which is defending there, so I think I have to come here. He will check me, I'm assuming. Or he will bring his rook. I think I can still just about get out of this. could. He's still threatening that. Let's defend that with that. I'm going to go quiet now because I need to blitz out these final moves. Let's come here. My opponent's rightly looking for a sequence which will help him win this game. Very, very unhappy with how I'm playing. I don't quite get it. I'm not tired. I was playing relatively well and now just not converting positions, just really losing badly somehow. Now I can look for, what do I want to do here? I think I need to come here. I'm going to try to check. All I can do is hope for a perpetual check, which is probably what my opponent was looking to avoid. Let's move there. And let's move here. It's not a good move, but very short of time. He's just given that up. Dreadful move. Just need to race. Oh, he's resigned. Well, very sorry to my opponent there. Dreadful blunder. He had loads of time left, so should not have lost that, but I have to say it came at the right time for me to clutch a win from the jaws of defeat. My opponent was well up there. Let's play one more game. Playing with the black pieces again. Let's start with something like this. Get my bishop out. Now, I never normally fianchetto my bishops. I'm not quite sure how I've ended up doing this. So forgive me if this all goes wrong because I am not used to it. I will endeavour to not muck this up. So, enough talking. I think when you have castled on opposite sides, the intention is generally to attack with pawns quickly. So I'm sure we're going to see that from both sides. Now, if I'm looking now how to if he pushes his, yeah, that's okay. I think I need to if I maneuver my try this. Let's try this. Bring that back. Now I think I should quite like just opening that file up a bit, because I can put my rook there. That gives me an opportunity to I'm still not sure what the right square for my queen is. I'm gonna do this. My opponent's playing very quickly. Now that threatens a nasty fork. Which I'm just thinking about now. Let's play that. Let's play that.
I like that. Motherfucker.
Bring my knight back. Again. Defend that.
I like that.
Now, let's just fork those two. I think he just loses a rook here, doesn't he? My opponent's gone mad.
I like that.
Okay, so that was another dreadful game, but a win. 2 dreadful games, 2 much needed wins. I mean, that is awful. But my opponent made some very poor mistakes, and I think that was down to him just playing too quickly. Maybe I was playing too slowly for him, but there you go. That's what happens sometimes. So I'm actually quite happy with how that ended up. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.